See about 4-bit synchronous up counter using JK flip-flop. So first let us see the university questions related to this topic. First, design a 4-bit synchronous up counter using JK flip-flop. Design a Mod-16 or modular 16 synchronous up counter. Draw the state diagram of a 4-bit synchronous up counter. Draw the logic diagram of a counter that can count from 0 to 15. Or design a counter with a counting sequence of 000 to 111. So for all these questions, the answers you can get from this video. So let us design a 4-bit synchronous up counter using JK flip-flop. You see this table, I have taken, it's a 4-bit counter. So 4 flip-flops I have taken. So 4-bit counter will use 4 bits for counting operation. 0, 0, 0, 0. So 4 bits are there. So when you have 4 bits, 2 power 4 will be 16. So you will get 16 combination. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 15. 0 to 15, totally 16 combinations we will get. For a 4-bit synchronous counter, so number of flip-flops we require is 4. Number of states is 2 power 4, that is equal to 16, and it counts from 0 to 50. Totally 16 combinations will be there. Since there are 16 states, we call it as a Mod-16 counter. Let us see the state diagram of the 4-bit synchronous up counter. So it is a up counter. So it comes in a sequence 0, 1, 2, 3. So it is a 4-bit counter. So 0 to 15 it will count. Then after 15 it is again goes to 0. So the same thing we have written in binary form. Again you recall the JK flip-flop. So JK flip-flop truth table is when both the inputs are 0, there will be no change in the output. When J is 0, the flip-flop will reset. When J is 1, flip-flop will be 1. And when both J and K are 1, the output will toggle. We will be using this feature only mostly. So when J and K are 1, the output will toggle. So JK flip-flop design is always very easy. So let us design the flip-flop A first. You see here, you see the A flip-flop here. It is the output is changing 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So it is toggling in every cycle. So it is very easy to design the first flip-flop. So take a flip-flop A, connect J and K together and give it to 1. So we have seen that when J and K are 1, output will toggle. So if you connect it to 1, every cycle it will change its state. Next we will design the flip-flop B. So here QB changes state when you see QB, that is the second B flip-flop, it is changing its state whenever there is a 1 here. When QA is 1, this changes from 0 to 1. Again, when 1 is here, it changes from 1 to 0. So whenever A flip-flop is having 1 as output, B flip-flop is changing its state. So what you can do, you connect the QA of QA to the J and K of B flip-flop. So this QA will be given as the input for the second flip-flop. Next we will design the flip-flop C. So for C again you have to find the relation. When you have 1, 1 here, this flip-flop C flip-flop is changing its state. Again you see 1, 1 here. It is changing its state from 1 to 0. Again 1, 1, it is changing the state. Again you have 1, 1 here. It is changing the state from 1 to 0. So what we can do is, we have to make sure that both A and B two flip-flops are giving high output. So this can be checked by using a AND gate. So you give a AND gate here and give this as input, and the output of the AND gate can be given to the third flip-flop. So only when these two flip-flops are giving high output, J and K of the C flip-flop will receive high output. So the design is same as the 3-bit synchronous counter. The same diagram, the same is there. Now we are going to design the fourth flip-flop, D flip-flop. So if you see here, till this point it is 0. After that it is 1. You see here it is 1, 1, 1. So when all the three inputs are 1, QD is changing its state. Here again 1. So it changes from 1 to 0. So again you need an AND gate. So you take this input. Already these two are ANDed. So I am taking the output, or you can take it separately also. So this is very easy. So designing a 4-bit or 3-bit up counter or a down counter using JK flip-flop is very easy. Just you will get an AND gate here, and as a bit size increase, the number of AND gates is going to increase. That's it. This is the timing diagram. QA, QB, QC, QD. 4 outputs are here. QA has to change its state in every clock cycle. So you see here 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. It is changing state. QB, 2 zeros, 2, 1. So 2 zeros, then 2 ones. 2, 0, 2, 1. So you see here first all are 0. Then second state is 0, 0, 1. You have to see from down because QD is here. QD is the first one. So this is 0th state for this one, M0. So after 15, again all will come to 0, 0, 0. Okay, after 15, it should come to 0, 0. So if you take the 3-bit counter and 4-bit counter, the difference is this is a 3-bit counter. You need 3 flip-flops for 3-bit counter and you will get 8 states, which counts from 0 to 7. But 4-bit counter, you will get 4 flip-flops and you will get 16 states, and it counts from 0 to 15. You see the diagram, it is similar. Till third flip-flop it is same. When you add another flip-flop, you have to use one more AND gate. That's it. If you want the study material, I have given it in the Google Drive. You can get the link in the description. If you have any other doubt, you can mail to readelectricvehicle@gmail.com. And if you like the video, do subscribe to Read Electric Vehicle channel. Thank you.